Welcome back to part 7 of the sacred journey of love. By now, your heart has opened to the truth of love. You've learned how to receive it, how to speak it, and how to feel it deeply. But today, we entered a sacred space, and sometimes uncomfortable space. The reality that even the most spiritual relationships carry both light and shadow. This is not a flaw. This is the dance. And all true love must learn the rhythm. Love is not always light. When people think of spiritual love, they often imagine ease, harmony, and peace. They envision a soulmate who never triggers them, never disappoints them, never reflects back anything hard. But that's not love. That's fantasy. Real love, sacred love, invites your healing. It reflects your deepest light and your hidden wounds. It's the mirror and the medicine, the sanctuary and the spark. The light side of love. Let's honor the beauty first. Love at its most luminous is safety, trust, mutual respect, compassion, upliftment, divine timing, aligned dreams, and soulful connection. This is where your nervous system relaxes, where your soul feels seen, where you return to yourself through another. These are all sunlit days of love, and they are real. But so are the storms, the shadow side of love. Every deep relationship will eventually touch the parts of you that were left unloved. Insecurity, jealousy, control, fear of abandonment, emotional unavailability, codependency, past trauma, and ego patterns. When these arise, many panic. Something must just be wrong with us. But no, this is love doing its true work, not just to comfort you, but to evolve you. So, love is a mirror. Your partner, your sacred connection, your soulmate, they are your mirror. They will reveal the places where you still don't fully love yourself. You shrink to feel safe. You seek external validation. You're afraid to be seen completely. This is not a flaw in the relationship. This is the purpose of it. Relationships are initiations into higher self awareness. When the trigger is the trigger is not the enemy, it is the teacher. It asks, can you stay loving even now? Can you stay open even when you're afraid? Can you own your shadow instead of projecting it? Love isn't about never getting triggered. It's about becoming conscious in your reaction to it. This is what makes a relationship sacred. Not the absence of pain, but the presence of awareness. All healthy relationships move through 3 stages. Firstly, harmony. You're connected, flowing, and joyful. Secondly, disruption. Misunderstandings, hurt, and triggers. And thirdly, repair. Honest communication, empathy, and reconnection. Unhealthy couples avoid repair or get stuck on disruption. Spiritual couples, they honor the full cycle because each repair deepens the intimacy. Let's be clear. There's a difference between a relationship that triggers your growth and one that destroys your peace. Red flags include manipulation, emotional abuse, control, disrespect, consistent dishonesty. These are not sacred challenges, they are invitations to walk away and return to self love. But growth pains, like misunderstandings, vulnerability, and fear of closeness, can be healed with awareness, patience, and love. Discernment is the key. Practices for navigating shadow in relationships. When conflict arises, try the following: the pause. Before reacting, pause, breathe, feel. The I statement: I feel hurt, when instead of you always feel hurt. Mirror work. Ask yourself, what is this showing me about myself? Forgiveness, not just for them, for you too, for the younger version of you still learning how to love. Return to the heart. Hold hands, look into each other's eyes, say, we are in this together. The dance of shadow and light. Close your eyes. Imagine two figures, one clothed in radiant gold light, the other in deep starry shadow. There you are. Both are you. The light holds your brilliance, the shadow holds your truth. Now see them dance, not in conflict, but in sacred rhythm. Let this image remind you: love doesn't ask you to be perfect, it asks you to be whole. The sacred dance of relationships is not about avoiding discomfort. It's about learning how to move through it with grace. Yes, love is joy, but it's also responsibility. It is clarity. It is truth telling. It is choice. To love deeply is to say, I will meet you in your light, and I will not run from your shadow. And to say the same to yourself. In the next chapter, we will explore soul contracts, the spiritual agreements behind the people we love, to understand why certain people come into our lives and what they are here to teach us, even if they're not meant to stay. Until then, let this be your affirmation. I honor both the light and shadow in love. I walk the sacred path with awareness, grace, and truth. And so it is.